Moi, my name is Jana, and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 124. Most likely. I'm coming to you from Finland, from the southern part right by the sea. This is my craft room, and we will be talking about knitting today. So, welcome or welcome back. You can find me on Instagram as Kittonits and on Ravelry as Kittonits, and on Ko-fi and Patreon as Finnish Knitting Stories. And all the patterns that I talk about, I will link in the description box down below. Let's begin. How have you been? I hope all is well. I know world is crazy right now, but we're here to talk about knitting, the good stuff in life. Knitting, coziness, and things that make us happy, not upset. Knitting sometimes can make you upset when it's not working out, but well, it's just knitting, not end of the world. Okay, what's new here? Nothing much. Still November. Still cold. The snow has come and gone. The grass is green again, but still cold. So let's start with what I'm wearing today. Yes, around here it's not the sweater weather, it's the woolly dress weather. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been living in this thing. I have worn this whole week. Same dress. I think except Monday. Monday I wore something else. But for 4 days in a row. Today is 4th day in a row that I'm wearing this same dress, and I refuse to wear anything else because it's perfect for the temperature outside. It's in merino boucle, and the pattern is not a dress pattern. If you're a long-term viewer, you probably remember me knitting this. It has a long story. Again, I hope you're here for the stories. Last year, we have a cute little shop. They sell home decor and some clothing, not far from where I work, and I saw the owner of the store posting online that they got in these boucle dresses. And I was at work and they were sold out in a blink. I didn't even manage. I thought, oh, I'll go try it on after work. It was beige. It was looking like this, a bit more like a camel color, warmer tone, not really my color even. And yeah, they were sold out before I even got there. And I was obsessed with that dress, and they were not getting more. So I thought, no, I'm gonna knit myself one. So this is my own hand dyed. I dyed up yarn in a cool beige, which looks a bit better with my complexion, because generally cooler colors look good on me. Warm colors, not as much. So we try to keep them on a bottom part. If I like a warm color or a backpack or shoes. Great tip. Like, I love mustard. I'm already getting distracted. I love mustard yellow, but it looks absolutely dreadful around my face. So I have a mustard yellow backpack and I have mustard yellow boots. So it makes me happy, and it doesn't make my face look green. Okay. Back to the dress. So yeah, I knitted up. I just looked for a pattern that would be similar. Couldn't find one. So I took a sweater pattern that looked similar on top of that original dress. If I have a picture, I'll put the inspirational dress up. I have no idea about the brand. It was just listed as, I think, boucle dress. No make, no nothing. It was made out of, I'm pretty sure, polyester or polyester. So mine is 100% merino. I got what I wanted in a color I wanted, so I made it myself. But the shape it just looked so cozy, and it is cozy. Mine has very deep raglan. The pattern, I'm sorry, I keep walking around it but not getting to the point. It's been a long week, and my brain malfunctioning at times. Maxed out this week with all the things we needed to deal with. The pattern I used is Turtle Dove Sweater, which is a free pattern by, oh my, Espace Tricot, right? I'll put it on a screen. Turtle Dove. I'm pretty sure that yes. Yes? I'm sorry. So I knit the top part as in a sweater and then just continued it into a dress. My knees are cracking when I get up. It's below the knee. Yeah. Do you want me to climb up on a chair to show you the length of the dress? I will, just for you. Well, this is dangerous. Can you see the length of the dress? There, it's like mid-calf. And yes, I have woolly socks on as well. I can demonstrate. They're very old and scruffy. But yes. There. That's what I'm wearing today. A dress that I knit last year. Or last year. This year. When did I knit this? Get organized, woman. Anyway. A while ago, I knit this dress. And I've been wearing it a lot. Because it's not too cold. But it's like moist and iffy. And like... the wind just goes through your bones. I have a nice coat on top. Windproof when I'm wearing this. But that nice merino layer underneath just keeps you warm and toasty. And another thing that keeps me warm and toasty, speaking of warm and toasty, is this. I've been... this has been my emotional support pet. It's my hot water bottle. It's been in use every single day. I take it to bed with me because it's cold. We live in an old house. When the weather is like this, we're saving on heating because there's no point. Like, you heat a bit more and it gets too hot and then it's unbearable. So, and I like to keep bedrooms quite cool. You sleep better. At least I believe so. I sleep better in a cooler rather than warmer. But I like my feet warm, so I pulled this out. And actually everyone in the family has their own hot water bottle. This one has water in because it's warm. This room is cold. And yeah, and all of them have hand knit covers, and I thought maybe we could do a well-loved knit at the same time, and I will show you the how has this held up. I'll put on a screen when I knit this for myself. The yarn is hand spun. It was an advent calendar by lovely Lake House Mood. Not the last year's, from, I want to say 3 years ago. I have had her fiber advent twice. Yes. So, and I... yes, we're at the sea, on a boat. I'll show you the pilling. But it's wool. And all kind of other fun fibers mixed. Some dog hair, you can see as well. Some dog hair, but yes, there is pilling. But this has been very well loved, and I have not de-pilled it lately. And yeah, just warmer that way. So I'm here with my hot water bottle. I love them, and they are safe to use if you use them properly. Like, don't put hot boiling water in it. Don't overfill it, and yeah. And yeah, check the due date, like the due date. Yeah, each hot water bottle has a marking, at least the good quality ones. This one is made in Germany. I have a marking somewhere on them for how long you should use them, and then no more, and then you need to replace them. Don't use them for 20 years. My mom tried to do that. I got her a new one. Okay. What else? Finished objects? There's none. We had a bit of blah week filled with all kind of lifey things that needed to be dealt with, so I did not finish anything. No surprise there. And I have only worked on 2 things. So let's go to whips and I will show you 2 things and 2 things only. First of which will be my chunky mohair dress. I guess you can call it that. Stripy mohair dress. Better. That's probably better. Well, I thought I would finish the sleeves. I did not. I did not even finish the sleeves, but I'm close. I think I'm about to put ribbing on them. But I need to try it on, and that's what has stalled me. The fact that I need to try it on. I need to put things on cables, because none of the needles, like the needle length won't allow me to try it on at the moment. I need to determine the length of the sleeve. Then I was thinking, should I pre-block it? Should I put it on silicone cords and pre-block it to see if it's gonna grow? But yeah, sleeves are both at the same spot right now. There is a ball attached with 2 yarn ends attached to both of the sleeves. I'm knitting them concurrently. It's bright. I'm trying to finish it for Knit 2 Purl 2 Knit and Crochet Festival. That's happening in a couple of weeks. I'm going there in the Netherlands, and I think I can do it. I got distracted this week by another thing that took priority. So I'll put it away now because there is nothing much to tell you about this at the moment. The pattern that I'm using a sweater pattern of Lento sweater. One of my favorite basic raglan sweaters by Jonna Helin of Lina magazine, and I sized up and I added extra stitches in the armpits to accommodate my shape and size. And I haven't yet tried it on. I'll keep you posted of how it goes. I hope I don't need to rip it back, but it looks wide enough. I actually measured. I measured like half of it, and then I thought, yeah, should have enough positive ease. I know it fits. The question is, does it have enough positive ease for my liking? Because I do like my dresses loose. Just like this one. It has, I'm here. And this is the ease there. I love a lot of fabric around my bottom half. Makes me feel, I don't know, cozier, more comfortable, like that nothing is sticking to my body. And generally keeps warmth better as well, because, you know, airy things. Traps air, keeps warmth. So, yay. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. To the next one. If you watched the previous episode, I mentioned it in like my knitting plans, the project. From this little book by Stephen West, Hibernating number 3. Yeah. And I cast it on. Painting columns Cowl there. I checked on Ravelry. It doesn't have a lot of projects. I don't know why. People are not knitting it. The pattern is great. I'm knitting it scrappy. It's gonna be, I'll move stuff around here. It's gonna be for my husband for Father's Day. And Father's Day is in a couple of days. Today's Friday. Father's Day in Finland is on Sunday, and I'm still very hopeful that I'm gonna manage to finish it. It is more knitting than I anticipated. I don't know why I thought it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3 and done. No, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 11, 34 and then done. It's a lot of knitting, but we're doing it. I'll show you my random yarn basket. The pattern is written for DK, but I think you can use pretty much any thickness of yarn. You can go Aran, worsted. I'm holding fingering double, and then I have some DK there. I even have some plum sports there. All kind of things that I can use. I collected them all in this basket. Still have yarn attached, and I will show you. I'll put the basket down. I'll show you the cowl now, how it's looking. I have a fair amount to go. It looks like this. I have 2 and almost 3 sections left. 2 and a bit more than a half. 2 3/4. 2 3/4 of sections left. But luckily they are these small sections, because you start here, knit it in the round, so it's very warm and squishy. Then it gets wider till halfway. There are 4 sections, and then it will get more narrow again. You're going backwards. I'm now on section 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 out of 8, right? Yes. And then you seam it together, and it makes this nice cozy thing. If you're watching this on Patreon, you have seen this before. I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I did add more to it since you saw it last time. There are extra videos on my Patreon where I knit and chat or just chat. But yeah, I think this is fun. It ate a great amount of yarn out of my stash, which is very good. Positive thing, because I am counting stash in, stash out in grams, very casually, very loosely. I'm writing down the, once I finish the project, I plop it on a scale and write the grams out, or when I get some yarn in, I write the grams in. And my goal is very easy, just to have it in minus at the end of the year, that I have knit or sold or given away more than I have brought in. Just that my stash would stay same or shrink slowly, because I don't need more yarn than I already have, or I don't need, like, I'm hoping to use it up, yeah, more than I'm bringing in. But again, I'm still buying yarn. That's not forbidden. I just need to knit more. And this one is gonna be great. into my yarn bookkeeping, yarn accounting. Yeah, this is for my husband, so I'm using the colors that he most likely will enjoy. Actually, most of the colors are from other projects that I have knit for him. The orange is the hat. He has a hat like this. He has another, used to have, not anymore, cowl in this gray tweed. He has, what else? Socks in this gray. I'm holding that double. Something else. And this blue is also from his other cowl. And then I found this green and I could not remember where I have used it before. I know I have knit something with it because it was a started ball. I couldn't figure out what I have knit in this green. Why do I have it? I was thinking something for the kiddo, but it's not really his green. His green is here. His green is brighter. Kiddo has a hat. This is his favorite color in this. So yeah, something for a hobby. That has been my priority. I hope I can finish it by Sunday. Most likely I won't have time to block it, but I will then take it back and block it and give it back to him on Monday. But yes, you saw the idea. It's gonna be like this. Very, very warm and toasty. Very warm and toasty. And I think the size that Stephen has written is probably like too big for me. If I would knit for me, I would knit mine, I think, just a bit like smaller. Yeah, make the section shorter, that it's like tighter around the neck, that it wouldn't fall down. But we will see. But my husband has a way bigger neck than I do and bigger head, so it should be fine for him. Just a little note. Or maybe if you have a lot of hair, then this is also great. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, that one. That's my second whip. Hopefully finished object next time. Keeping everything crossed. What else? Let's do word of the day. The only thing that comes to my mind is cold. Cold as of the weather, or I don't know, ice cream, or anything cold. Not cold as sniffles. So in Finnish that would be kylmä. And in Latvian, depending on a gender, and let's do the augsts, one of them. The ending may vary, but augsts and kylmä. So that's the word of the day around here. And the mood. But let's make the mood a bit brighter with a tiny bit of happy mail. I haven't bought anything forever except a new fridge, but that's not knitting related or actually craft related, and it is exciting though. But I got a tiny bit of happy mail today at work. that came in a very, very, very bright, I'll fold down the address, in a very bright envelope. I love the envelope. Where do you get envelopes of this color? I think I need everything in this color in my life when it's that gray outside. I got mail from Jenny. You say your name in Finnish way, right, Jenny? Or Jenny. If you say it in English way. There was a cute card, I hope. Yeah. And Jenny is on Instagram as Corgi Fiber Knits. Probably because there is some corgi fiber in all the knits. I know, we have that too. Not corgis, but... and she sent me some really, really awesome handmade stitch markers. I'm gonna brag now. You know I love my knitter's bling. And I have a nice jar full of all kind of little treasures and stitch markers, and these just cracked me up. They are so good. And by the way, I collect Fox cards, and I did not have this one, so new card into my collection. And I love cards by Katja Sario, but I'll come closer to show you these in all the glory. We have a cute little pumpkin with tiny ghosties. Love them. We have a cat in a pumpkin. We have another kitty cat there. And a fish with a witch's hat. Who doesn't love a fish in a witch's hat? And one more kitty. And one more kitty. And then we have a very autumnal foxy with little leaves. So I love them all. I can't decide which one is my favorite. I like them all. But fish in a hat and tiny ghosts are really, really cool. So thank you so much, Jenny. They are awesome. Really cheered up my day. My dark and gloomy day. Actually, the whole week. Oh, let's go to knit and chat because I need to rant. Do I have something to knit on? Yes, I'll take this because I should be working on this. I hope I don't mess it up. It's mosaic knitting, and I hope I can count to 4 and still talk to you. So what's new around here? As I already mentioned, the snow. We got insane amount of snow last weekend. When I was recording the previous episode, it just started to snow. And then I managed to take a bit of footage and pictures before the big snow came down. And then I'll either in the beginning or at the end you will see the amount of snow we had. Sophia even managed to build one tiny snowman. Like proper amount. I for a moment thought it's here to stay because that's what happened last year. The snow came and it stayed. It never left. But now it was raining for a few days and it all melted away. And I think this morning my car said it's around 7 to 8 degrees Celsius plus. So no snow will stay in that weather. What else? Squirrels. Squirrels are wild. Last time I told you that we have one. Now we have 3. All 3 of them are back. They have found the feeder. They are snacking on nuts, and luckily they are not going after the bird seed. They are just taking nuts from the dedicated squirrel feeder. They are very smart beasts. They are going wild there. And then there is a woodpecker, actually 2. We have a pair of woodpeckers that are trying to break into squirrel feeder where there are nuts, because it's a little box made of wood with a plexi in front that you can see that they are there, and those buggers have been knocking at the side of it and they have made a hole on a side, the woodpeckers, and unbelievable. How rude. So wildlife has been wild around here. What else? Dark and gloomy. Very, very November. And then I don't know, I've been feeling a bit meh, honestly, very low energy whole week, and I would like to hibernate, but don't have the opportunity quite yet. In December, my big plan is to hibernate in December. Not sure if it will come true, but I would like to a bit of hibernating time in December. I had a question if I'm doing Vlogmas this year. Well, so far, if everything is all right, I'm planning to. Yes, I will. I am planning on doing Vlogmas. I have not bought myself any yarn advents. I've been thinking of making one myself because I have here. I don't know. Can you see it? I have a ton of minis. I have a basket. It's not a huge basket, but there are some. It's overflowing. So I've been thinking of just taking 24 bags. I saved the little cotton bags that were hanging there last year from the Advent, from a homespun house. And I was thinking of just putting 24 of those from here randomly in and then knitting something fun. Something. Maybe another blanket. I don't know yet. Maybe, do you have any good Advent knitting ideas? I was waiting patiently for Helen Stewart to release the first big pattern of Knitvent. It wasn't my cup of tea. It's beautiful, but wasn't my thing. I love that one. And I love the habitation throw. I have knit those two, and this year's it's very nice. It's very pretty. It's just, yeah, not my thing. So I'm open for ideas. I want to knit something, maybe not a shawl. I think not a shawl. Maybe something else. Maybe even a garment. There are those cardigans that like go from sleeve to sleeve, and people have knit those. Or maybe a blanket would be safer and easier. Maybe I should crochet one. Because right now I don't have a lot of blankets on my hook and needles. I actually have one and one in deep hibernation. So I have 2 blankets on still in process, and that's it. And that's not enough for me. So I've been thinking what I could do. And then I have ordered traditionally, of course, the Cozy Knitter's cane, the socks cane 24 stripe. I have ordered that, and that's already somewhere on the way. It has left Canada, but it hasn't yet arrived to Finland. And nothing else, and I'm actually fine with that. I don't want to stress myself out. I still need to knit a couple of things before 1st of December. We're one Santa, the gnome hat, elf hat, short still. Because somebody didn't finish my husband's hat. He was wearing mine, and I was just wearing basic red beanie last year. Because so many plans, not enough knitting time. Not enough knitting time because life, all the boring things in life that need to be dealt with, like broken fridges, dirty house, mountains of paperwork regarding like everything just to keep this mess together. So yeah, and then last weekend I spent rage cleaning. I pulled out, I think I barely knit anything. I pulled out the steamer and steamed the life out of everything I could. Just like everything that could have been steamed has been steamed in this house. Yeah, the steam cleaner is my weapon of choice. Yeah. See, my brain tends to shut down in like not messy but like dirty when things get dirty around here, and we've been moving the new fridge in and old one out, and just everything was messed up here, and I needed to get it back in order, because I don't mind like mess when things are out of places, but when things are dirty, I like can't stand it. And it's been wet, and people have been dragging snow and dirt in, and I can't function in that kind of environment. The house will never be clean. We have a dog, we have kids, and I'm fine with that, but that it's not like obviously dirty. that's the goal here. Keep that bar like reasonably low. That yes, and I don't mind cleaning. I'm one of those weirdos that actually love cleaning. I stress clean, I rage clean, and yes. So I don't know what else. What else? Father's Day. We don't have any massive plans for Father's Day. Probably visiting in-laws. I'll probably cook something nice. My husband's favorite potato salad. I make it Latvian way with ham and pickle and canned peas, all the good stuff. He likes that. It's his favorite, probably his favorite food out of all, and I make it for special occasions. It's with mayonnaise, so we don't even have mayonnaise in the house. I need to go to store and buy that, but I make it a few times a year. Usually for New Year's, for his birthday, and Father's Day, for his name's day. So like 4 to 5 times a year we make that special treat of a monstrosity. Simple things in life are the best, aren't they? So what else? He's going out for coffee with the kiddo when kiddo comes from school, because both schools had Father's Day morning coffee, and it was Sophia's turn to have him this year. And I went to the bigger kiddo's school because there was a special like presentation they were preparing, and he wanted somebody to see it, and I went and took pictures and showed them to my husband. Because when I was growing up, my parents didn't bother to go to any of the things, and I have always said that if I ever have kids, we will go to every darn thing if we can make it. And today we could make it. Like, we fit it. I put it in a calendar that that morning has to be free to do the things that are important to the kids. Yes, because I still can't get over the things that my parents like didn't come to my things. I think it just sticks with you. I don't know. Maybe you need therapy or something, but well, we all have those childhood traumas. Yes, but they were, I don't judge them. They were busy surviving. Times were horrible, and going to school functions were not top of the list. Survival was. So it is what it is, and now times are different, and I'm just glad that we can make it most of the times to those things that are important to the kids, and they still want us there, so need to use that time well while they still want us there. Okay, I don't think I have anything else for right now. I'm gonna go. I still have stuff to do today and finish a cowl. Not gonna happen today, but hopefully tomorrow. And I'm wishing you all a very nice and cozy autumn days, or spring days, bright and sunny spring days if you're down under. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Take care, knit a lot, stay sane. Very hard at the moment in this world, but try to stay sane. And yes, I will see you next time. Heippa!